Masjid Tasik Kesuma ablution areas. So, hazard identification. Using the HIRAP method, we identify the hazard as head injuries. The losing or taps coupled with nearby structures increase the risk of accidental head bumps. The lack of warning signs or padding worsen the situation. So, I have an example video. So, risk control. To address this, we propose redesigning the area to provide more head clearance and space, replacing hard surface with softer material and adding protective padding or warning signs will significantly enhance safety. This measure will make the ablution area safer and more user-friendly for everyone. Thank you.
The next issue is absence of slippery floor signage and narrow space at the wudu area present a significant that can increase the risk of users slipping and falling as well as bumping into each other. For my hazard is where the hazard are identified as a wet and slippery floor due to frequent water uses, no visible warning sign to alert user, and a narrow space that restrict movement that can increase the likelihood of accident. Next is a risk assessment, where the likelihood of slipping is assessed as high, given the water usage and lack of sign, and the severity of injuries such as bruise, sprain, fracture, or collision is moderate to severe. Finally, in the risk control step, the solution we are proposed is including placing clear and visible caution wet floor sign. Next, installing anti-slip mat and improving floor drainage system to prevent water pooling by widening the space or rearrange fixture to allow safer movement and applying anti-slip coating to the floor surface. This measure aim to reduce the risk level, ensuring the safety and comfort of user in the wudu area.
The next step is the lack of security in the workplace. The first step is identifying the hazard. In this case, the problem is the lack of security measures such as no CCTV cameras or monitoring systems. Without this, there is a risk of theft, vandalism, or misuse of funds. This creates an unsafe and uncomfortable environment for everyone. Next, we assess the risk. The chance of theft or other harmful activities happening in this situation are quite high, especially if the area is easily accessible for too many people. If this happens, it could lead to significant financial loss, lack of trust in the system, and even harm to individual safety. Lastly, we come to the controlling the risk. To solve this problem, we can first install security cameras in the key areas to monitor activities and increase accountability. Next is use lockable storage or safe for funds to prevent unauthorized access. Next, train the staff to make the security even better to avoid this risk. By putting these measures in this place, we can reduce the risk of theft or misuse and create a safer environment for everyone. In conclusion, the lack of security is a serious issue that requires action. Identifying the hazard, understanding the risk, and applying the right solution are the key to solve this problem.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Kaimali. Today we will discuss about the hazard that I choose, which is the moss growth on the floor near the wudu area at Masjid Tasik Kesuma. This hazard is caused by the water accumulation, leading to a slippery surface that can be dangerous. I'll explain this issue in the three steps. First, hazard. Second, risk assessment, and the last one is the risk control. The first one is the hazard identification. The moss growth on the floor is caused by the water stagnation, making the surface slippery and unsafe. This is especially risky for the elderly worshipper and children, who are more likely to slip and fall. It also affects the cleanliness and overall image of the mosque. And the second one is risk assessment. The area is used frequently, which increase the chance of accident. The slippery surface pose a high risk of the injuries such as bruise or fractures, especially for the vulnerable group. Because of this, is a serious hazard that needs to immediate attention. The third one, risk control. To control this hazard, regularly cleaning is needed to remove the moss and dirt. Improving the drainage will prevent from the collecting, and anti-slip mat can be added for immediate safety. Temporary warning signs should also be placed to the alert visitor until the area is fully safe. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Muhammad Haikal bin Abdullah and my number ID is BDB 2303-011. And so today I would like to address a critical issue that affects the safety and well-being of visitors to Masjid Kusuma and the uneven and debris filled ground near the entrance. This problem poses a significant safety hazard, especially for elderly visitors and children. And so now let's begin with hazard identification. So the main issue includes cut glass fragment that pose a risk of cuts and injuries and uneven surface, and debris that increase the likelihood of trips and falls. And also this hazardous environment not only makes the area unsafe but diminishes the overall experience for visitors to the mosque. So now next we look at the risk assessment. So the likelihood of accident occurring in this area is moderate to high. The severity of potential injuries such as cuts, bruises or more serious falls is also moderate to severe. This makes addressing the issue an urgent priority to ensure the safety of everyone who visits the mosque. So finally, let's discuss risk control measure. There are several steps we can take to mitigate this hazard. First, the area must be cleaned to remove all the glass fragments and debris. Second, the ground needs to be leveled to provide a safe and stable walking surface. Third, warning signs should be placed to alert visitors of any remaining hazards while improving our pavement. And lastly, implementing regular maintenance checks will help prevent similar issues from rising in the future. So, by addressing these hazards properly and effectively, we can significantly reduce risk level and create a safer environment for everyone visiting this mosque. Together, let's prioritize the safety and comfort of our community. And also, if you'd like to support this effort or have further suggestions, please do not hesitate to reach out. So that's all from me. Thank you.